live hand the same thing. You open it up. Grab this foot. And everybody knows this. But finish. I want you to immediately bring this into the butt. Put this across this leg. And now holding this in here. Once you broke it, grab the toe. Pull it around. Corkscrew.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'll never do you like that. Don't like me. Same exact reason you explained earlier. The live hand. Now, put it down. Put my foot right up on his bed. Drop this up, and then I just sit down. Okay? Let it go. Once you drop down hard, leg it, grab the toes, turn the foot. Hold on, and of course, again, you can sit down on the broken leg if you want to. Get up here, down there. Yep. Oh, yeah. And then you can turn it this way, corkscrew it this way. Yeah. And push it up. Wrap it right up on there. In there. I see that last part. Yeah. Try and just crank it up. Turn sideways, so you sit in that one cop and go. And then you let it right off your sit there, record, you have to go slower than practice. Keep this up. Okay, just kind of. And then just reach around and grab this. Pull this up the other way, pull back on the face. Can't go this way. Okay, everybody here knows this makes sense. Each of us, why would you have it comes from behind, right? For me, this whole right here, come right over the head, and scoot this around the back of the neck. Slow motion again, so it's front, knee, and right into the choke. Round the neck. All the way to the throat. Yes. Good. Hand time. Go right around. Again, use the thumb as a guide. Put your thumb in it, and you can kind of close that chin, especially if you're experienced. And then just keep that right underneath that chin. And once again, for the choke, it's that.
You can't get the church from all over the side.
That's how it works. You go to blood choke on shoulders on there. Yeah, I always do. Which brings me, I can kind of go on tangents too. Which brings me to the next thing. I would you please do a release choke on the place? Okay, what he's doing is very dangerous. He's coming around, putting my neck in the crook of my arm, hooking his own arm, and just pushing my head forward. Very, very dangerous and a lot of effort. Especially if I'm going to be you did everything right. You got that in there. You got it, put this on your here. The difference is I don't push or pull. I simply move my elbows together. Simply move the elbows together, not much effort. All I'm trying to do is lose blood, his hips and passes out. The more pain I put on him, the more he's going to struggle, the longer it's going to take for him to go out, as I get it wrong, if I kind of pull or push, and the more damage I'm likely to do to him. In Hapkido, yeah, we want to win, but if we don't have to, if we've got him here, he's ours. We don't need him. Squeeze the little bit. You know what's under the top of the not 6 seconds, but now next to him. Still pushing forward. It's going to practice that. Somebody practice them. If they want something to do with it, it's like that. And then on the front. Here. Now the elbows need to be together. All it is that little
here and all of it here, and all that.
So if I pull, there you go. Right away. Well, if it's in the bite, that is like you're not like that, something we see. One of the reasons that I've been putting this in my stuff lately is because in the UFC we've recently had some deaths. And this is why. It's because it's still doing this wrong. There's no reason to be, especially in the sport.
It wouldn't be wrong, but it's just wrong for us.
Now, don't try to be strong. Just put this up here. Right away I feel the difference. Okay. Now, the reason this works, you guys have all stood up too fast. You've seen the little stars. Those are baroreceptors. They store in the neck. Same reason the old judo shots work. And Hapkido, we use just a light finger taps to knock those loose. What they do when you knock them loose and squeeze them loose is they tell the brain, oh, we don't have enough blood, or we have too much, depending on what it is. If I rub, it gets one signal. If I squeeze or strike it, it gets the signal, then we have too much blood. What's that? And someday, anytime you squeeze it, that's what happens. It looks very sensitive because it realizes not, oh, I'm not getting blood. And you can squeeze it in there, it causes the pressure, just like squeezing a balloon, it causes pressure which releases those in the bloodstream. They go in the brain and they check them down and they sleep. They're all right because they're the same part. You can get blood in the head still, but it's just going to shut down. Turn itself off. It's safe if you let go. Now, when you first feel me go to sleep, say you're choking me out, and suddenly you feel me go left, it is safe to hold it another 3 seconds. If you don't, then I'll sleep. You realize the minute you realize it's better on the thing. So you can hold it another 3 or 4 seconds, but don't do it any longer than that. 10 to 15 seconds, they should be sleeping together. Okay. You go to grab your bowl. Like the master told us earlier, act like you need that. Okay. So, he's down to the both hands. His feet, now, everybody knows, here I'm sure, that his balance point is from that heel to this time. That's his strongest line. Anything that crosses that makes him vulnerable. So he grabs it with his hands. Right? He can't go left and right at the same time. So all I have to do is twist a little bit, put this foot behind you. I was off now. So he grabs me. of you comes in more like the other than, yeah, better than that. And of course, I like to come too. Yeah. I teach this one because there's one I can understand a little bit and all that you have to do. One good minute, we like this one. And even though I'm not going to be able to do this very long today, I have about 32 videotapes of techniques that I will continue to think about, and we still distribute those to you next week, and I think it's a lot of programs. What I tell all my students is, what my instructors told me, and I'm basically just repeating this is the sound thing, is I can teach you 400 techniques. We have 460 techniques. We're trying to teach you about 40 principles. And from those 460, I'm hoping not that you remember 460 techniques, but that you learn most of those important principles. And because, like I said earlier, I'm just repeating, is from there you can make your own, you'll know how to adapt, how to go to different movements. And one of the things that's important to remember about Hapkido, say you have the same side of this back. Okay, you grab your wrist, everybody knows this is this. And we know that once this pinky's up, getting down, I think we put it straight between my legs. Okay, but what is, we have three techniques. We have the ideal technique, and if he goes on a small speed, get out of the way, getting back. There's the what if, everybody else will go, what if? We have another set of something. And then there's what we got. We got it. Whatever. But say he grabs both hands. I don't change a single thing from that earlier technique. I'm not saying the thing. And that applies, he grabs up, he wants to hit me right after he grabs it. I still don't change a thing on that technique. One of our techniques can be done, like I said earlier, in many different ways. One of the ones I like to do is the process grab. Right? So you guys can understand this technique. Is when you pull the hand, pull it right to your shoulder, extend his arm. So finger just in front of him, not in there, just in front of him. Turn your hand with the gravity wrist, and then you push straight down. The key to this joint lock, all of these joint locks are the pinky up. That's the key. The pinky up. The second piece that helps that is towards the center. Point your fingers, his fingers towards my center, or the alignment of the fingers towards his center. Even when I don't have this towards my center and his center, they can be the same. Okay. One finger, this now becomes stationary to do it properly. Okay. Everything else is pivot point. One finger, no move. Everything else I can feel that. Okay. Once that pinky's up, I'm sliding down, I'm pointing towards you. I'll follow it. That's it. One finger. Okay. Pull that up, and slide it back. Give for a second. Feel that?
I do.
So, it's good as Hapkido is supposed to always step back and review some of these basics. Now, when he throws that punch, and I want to take this with an arm bar, the most efficient way to do this is when I grab that, pull it to my head, and hold it. Then I place this right behind it, or whatever, you can see this. Okay? And then I simply lie down right between my legs. Okay? From there, then I can do this, lay down. But if I rat that hard, that is going to go down fast, and then of course I can say this and do the other ones. What I'd like you guys to do today is simply stand like this to each other. Okay? Put your hands out like this. Take turns, reach it over the top, grab your pinky, pull it towards you, bend it, let it go, just as you realize that you've got it. Reach over, grab the other one, pull it towards you, and bend.